Alright, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. Much respect to you guys. Please, I would implore you to hit the like button because that shows that you like the content and would want me to do more of it. Guess what? If you feel, please hit the subscribe button. Much appreciated. Now, you guys must have heard that Arsenal are linked with Nabil Fekir from Real Betis, the midfielder. Central attacking midfielder from Real Betis. Really good, technically good as well. So let me get you guys a bit of understanding. Who is this player and why would Arsenal want this player? What can he offer to Arsenal Football Club? You guys also hear about Paulo Dybala, but I'll get to Paulo Dybala as soon as I finish Nabil Fekir. Let's get into Fekir's stats. Now, let's get to know him a bit, then we can move into the statistics element of his game. So first thing first, he's French international. Was born on July the 17th, 1993, which means he's 27 years of age. Height, 173 centimeter. Preferred foot, left foot. Position, attacking midfield. Striker, also on the right wing. Shirt number is predominantly 8. Now his market value at this point in time is 27 million euros. I think it's quite higher than that now. His strength, ball control, passing, high pressing, and his weakness is actually penalty taking. We don't really worry much about that because we know that that is something that we are not likely to be fall off at this point in time. We want proper players who can come in and get the work done. So let me show you guys his attributes and how he applies his attributes and the ratings that he got. These ratings are from SofaScore. So his attacking impetus is ranked at 75. His technical ability is ranked at 78. His creative element is ranked at 73. His defensive attributes is ranked really low, 14, and his tactical aspect of the game is ranked at 34. Now, let me get into the player himself and how he's performing throughout the season. As you can see on his heat map, very dense. He has touches all over the pitch, and I would say it looks really good. Gets in the 18-yard box quite often, which means that he's one of those type of players that really try to get something out of the game. Now he has played 25 games, started all 25 of those games, minutes per game, 81 minutes per game, which means that he's a fully fit player, always fit and ready to play football. Team official in Team of the Week twice. Let's go into his goal, his attacking stats as well. Now goals, he has 3 goals. Scoring frequency is really low, 674 minutes. And you know, Arsenal, we want midfielders who has the ability to score a goal from the midfield area. And his goal impetus is really low, but let's hope he can fulfill the assist quota. Goals per game 0.1, shots per game 2.2. that is really good. Big chances missed 6. I think he has to work on his finishing ability. So let's get into his passing stats. 5 assists, big chances created 5 as well. Total touches per 90 is 62.6 touches per 90. Now key passes 1.4 per 90. I think those should be a bit higher for an attacking midfielder because these are the type of players that we want to evolve our game. And as you guys can see with the quality that Martin Odegaard bring forward and enable us to see that these are the type of quality players that we want. So let's get into more of his passing statistics. Accurate pass per 90, 32 accurate passes per 90. Completion 86%. I think he could have done a little bit better, but that is really good for a player that is playing in the final third of the game. Accurate passes in his own half 7.3 per 90, which means that he's playing less back passes, which is really good at 92%, which is really good as well. Accurate passes in the opposition half, which is 26 per 90, at 78 completion. Percent completion, which is good as well. Accurate long ball 1 per 90 at a 62% completion. I think he can work on that as well for an attacking midfielder. Accurate chip passes 0.8 with a 46% completion. Accurate crosses 1 per 90 at a 29% completion. And yes, these are things that he definitely can work on. So I won't get much into his defensive stats because we're not expecting him to do those things. I'm going to go into the other stats, other parts of the game which may impact us, such as successful dribble per 90, which is 2.8, which is really good, with a completion of 72%. As I said, that is really good. Really high as well. Total duels won 8.3 at a 47%, which means that he's getting engaged in a lot of duels, and I like that. Ground duels won 7.4 per 90 at a 49% completion. Also good as well. Aerial duels one 0.9 is quite short, so we wouldn't expect that of him. Now, he possession loss 14 times. He is a creative midfielder. He would be in the dangerous areas on the pitch, so I'm okay with that. Fouls 2.6. Yeah, that's a relative high. I think he's the type of person to stop the counter or the counter press. So I am okay with that as well. Was foul 3.1. Yes, once he's been fouled that often in the final third, I will definitely take it. Received only 4 yellow cards. So those are good statistics for Nabil Fekir. Okay, so these news came out of the Sun actually. Fair deal. Arsenal joined Liverpool in a Nabil Fekir transfer race with Real Betis forward seen as a possible replacement for Lacazette. And I don't think he'll be a replacement for Lacazette. I think we'd maybe add an addition to the wide personnel or even in the midfield role. Now Arsenal are eyeing a renewed bid for the France international because we went for him again last summer, also the summer before. So this basically the 3 transfer windows now we have been going for him, and I think he has actually passed the age threshold that we really want him at. The 27-year-old is enjoying an impressive season in Spain and with Real Betis. The Gunners hope to sign Fekir from Lyon in 2018. That's how long we've been going for him, and also showed interest in him a year ago, which was 2019. And yes, some transfer news did pop up in last year as well. Now, boss Mikel Arteta is now understood to favour a summer move for the Lyon-born is if Arsenal are unable to make Martin Odegaard a load move from Real Madrid permanent. That is where I said he's not a Lacazette replacement. He's only a player to put in the midfield of the era. So I think that's something that we can work on, to be fair. World Cup winner Fekir has amazed 25 caps, but has recently left out of the France senior squad. So we were now tempted to go for a player like that because we've seen what Odegaard bring, and definitely I think that is the direction that we want to go with those technical players. So let me move over now to Paulo Dybala. Alright, so Arsenal are reportedly considering a move to sign Paulo Dybala this summer if they fail to bring Martin Odegaard to the club, and you know that we want to fill that spot. And since recently reports coming out from Real Madrid that Martin Odegaard, there's a slight chance that he may not stay at Arsenal. There's a big chance that they may not stay at Arsenal. We would definitely have to go in deep and try to get that figure. If the likes of Zidane still remains at Real Madrid, it means that Arsenal can go in for Odegaard and make that bid. But his form has been impressive, and I think those Real Madrid will be looking at that and said, let's keep him. Let's see if we can build around him as well. So these media outlets will definitely build stories to circle everything around Martin Odegaard in accordance with what we want to do. Dybala's form at Juventus has been excellent during his time there, clocking up to 244 Juve outings. He has 138 goal involvement, scoring 98 and creating 40. Arsenal fans have reacted on Twitter to the reports they could sign a playmaker like Dybala. And I personally would be delighted with Dybala, but I'm wondering if I won't say, but I would be okay with Paulo Dybala. So let's move away from that. Let's get into what Paulo Dybala would bring to Arsenal if we should at least go in for that bid, and that bid would have been confirmed or accepted. Let's now get into what he would bring to Arsenal. These are a statistical breakdown of what he can bring to us. Alright, so Paulo Dybala, we all know is Argentine, born on the 14th of November 1993, and he's 27. That is one of my problems. I think the age is a factor for me. It definitely is a factor. We are in the building process. We're trying to rebuild this club, and going for players at this age bracket would feel like it's a no-no for me personally. So I think the age may be the first error where we go wrong. He's left-footed, as everyone knows. Position forward, in on the forward line. Also a creative element, central attacking midfield as well. Shirt number 10. Market value, and according to SofaScores, is actually 73 million euros, and I think it goes a bit higher than that as well. So strength, passing, long ball, anchor the play as well. Weakness, no much outstanding weakness. As I said before, position, attacking midfield, striker, and right wing. So let's get into his statistics and his element and how he play and how he applies himself. So for example, his ratings according to attack is rated at 86, technical ability 86 as well. Creative ability at 77, defensive attributes really low at 23, but tactical aspect of his game is ranked 63. That is really okay. So it means that he's adaptable to various different situations. Let me get into the smaller ideas of the game. As you guys can see, his heat map not so intense as though we look at Fekir. Not so indent, not all over the pitch like Fekir, which means that Fekir maybe is the type of player that does more. But guess what? Fekir did play more games, so that could also impact the heat map that he has. So let's get into it. Match played 11, 8 starts, minutes per game, 59 minutes per game, which is showing you that he has not played full. He's not playing full minutes or full 90 minutes of each game. Never been featured in Team of the Week. He has 2 goals. Scoring frequency 325 minutes per goal. Goals per game 0.2. Shots per game 1.4. I think he can do a bit better on that. Big chances made 3, less than what Fekir has done. Let's get into his most outstanding stats, which is his passing, and these are the type of part of his game I would expect him to really excel in. Assists, he has 2 assists so far, and I think he should have been doing better in that, because we all know Dybala has the quality, which means that he has failed to hit consistent form. It could be that the coach system does not suit him, the reason why we have seen the decline in Dybala. So let's get more into his passing stuff. He has 50.6 touches per 90. As a creative element, I expected more from you. Key passes 2 per 90. That should be more as well. Big chance created 2, which should be more than that per 90. 2 big chances per 90 is not enough. We need more than that. As I said, the system that he's playing right now could not, maybe it's the system, but let's use the player as the outlet. So that is not good enough, to be fair. Key passes 1.8 per 90 should be more as well, at least 4 for the creative element if we want to move a bit further. Accurate passes per game, 29.5 accurate passes per game with a completion of 88%. That is in the okay zone. Accurate in his own half, 7.7 per 90. At 97%, that is really good, which means that he's very clean and precise with his passing. Up passes in the opposition half, that dipped a bit, 22.7 per 90 at a 78%. I think that should have been at least in the 80s for the creative element, because you're the one who's going to break the line and allow the forwards to go in onto those final passes. And I think that those final passes should be as accurate as possible. Accurate long balls 2.1 at an 82%, really good. Means that he has a good crosses in his feet. Accurate, he can drive those balls in those deep line areas at a higher rate. Chip pass is 1.8 per 90 at a 69% completion, really good. Accurate cross is 1.0 at a 27%. Good. So I won't go into his defensive stat, because as I said, he's a creative element, so it makes no sense for me to beat him in those areas. But yes, those areas are essential as well. We're not having defensive issues right now. We're having goal scoring issues, and that is what we are looking for as an Arsenal fan. So successful dribbles per 90, 1.4 should have been more at a 50% accuracy completion. Definitely should be more. Total duels won 3.6 per 90 at a 51% accuracy. That is relatively okay, as I think. Ground duels won 3.5 at 52%. Aerial duels won 0.2 at 33%. He's a relatively short person, so I'm not expecting much from that. Possession loss 10.8, that is quite high, as we saw with Fekir with like 6.8 or something like that. So 10.8 is relatively really high. Fouled 0.4, was fouled 1.4, offside 3. So definitely Paulo Dybala he has something to offer, but I think that maybe it's a system that is being played in right now over there in the Serie A is what's causing his fluctuation in performances. So guys, that is it for me, from me to you. Paulo Dybala to Arsenal. Also Nabil Fekir to Arsenal as well. Hopefully, which one of these guys would you want? Both of them at age 27, both of them closer to reaching the decline. And based off statistics, I think Paulo Dybala and Fekir has been on a relative decline. We have seen better season from both of them. I don't think this would be I don't think this would be the right time for us to go in for a player that is in the decline. But it's what you guys still think about it. Please tell me what you guys think about it. If you think this is a good move for Arsenal, or if it's just one of those moves that we can't afford to do. So this has been Military Guna TV. Guess what? I am out.